it's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State. Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galarraga covers. He's out. No, he's safe.
Phoenix has the foul, and a pinnacle foul throws it down.
DeBrincat gets it back to Goss. He's bearing across now. King.
They score! Raymond!
Bob got to the throw, and it's caught by St. Brown for a first down.
This is BS Sports.
And welcome in on what will likely, I would imagine, be our last 1 o'clock game. Because next week we got primetime. We got Monday Night Football, and we still don't know when the Vikings-Lions final game of the year is going to be. But we're here. Lions wearing their all whites. But hey, all right. Break it down a little bit before game actually gets going here. Lions sitting, according to ESPN Analytics, with a 72% chance to win this game to the Bears, just 27.8. And one thing that I noticed, so when I did not refresh the page or anything, the spread originally when I opened this page was -7, and it has gone down. It is now -6.5. Now I know that basically means nothing, but like I was like, oh, that's interesting. It went down by half there. I didn't actually see who was in the non-active. It looks like, okay, I guess Quan Alexander is inactive. Jonah Williams is inactive. Colby Sorsdale inactive. I mean, none of those. Quan Alexander has been playing some snaps here on the defensive side due to the injuries. That could be a problem. Look, I know we're going into this with, at least according to ESPN Analytics, pretty high chance of winning this game. But I got to tell you, this just feels like must win. The Lions have not lost 2 in a row since 2022 when they started the season 1-6. Their last time they lost 2 in a row, I believe, well, they had lost 5 in a row, actually, at that point. But I guess last time they had lost 2 in a row, it was when they lost to the Dolphins at home all those many, many moons ago. And ironically enough, the last time they beat the Bears on the road was that season as well. They have not beaten the Bears since 2022 on the road. And if you're the Bears, you're coming at this game. You got a brand new coach, interim. You have the home field advantage. You have the weather advantage. It's cold. You know, this Lions team, while it does like to run the football, has struggled to run the football really since that Thanksgiving Day game. And now they're down David Montgomery. So it's going to be a Jahmyr Gibbs and a Craig Reynolds day, I imagine. Maybe we'll see Sione Vaki, the guy we picked out of the 3rd round, who's done some really solid stuff out of the special teams. I want to say he's getting a lot of special teams Pro Bowl votes. So another good find there from Brad Holmes in the late rounds there, at least from a special teams perspective. And maybe he's sort of being conditioned in to fulfill that next running back spot because he did play running back in college, but he was pretty much a utility guy. Anyway. Going into this game now. Oh, wait, now it's saying hold on. It opened at -7.5. Okay, I was like, wait, did it just go up? No, it started as -7.5. It has dropped a full point to -6.5. The other thing that I wanted to point out here, I didn't even notice, Jared Goff has thrown 10 interceptions this year. Now, granted, half of those came in one game, a game we ended up winning. So, you know, you could sort of say, all right, well, the number doesn't exactly tell the full truth. He had one really bad game that we still ended up winning. And Caleb Williams, on the other hand, just 17 touchdowns, 5 picks. We will see who ends up really being like, this defensive line did not contain Josh Allen last week. That just goes without saying. Lions cannot afford another slow start. All right. I don't want to have to see this game where the Lions are down 14-0. They got to play comeback ball, and Jared Goff's throwing the ball nearly 60 times. It's just not the identity of the team. So Ben Johnson's got to keep this offense on the field. You got to be able to run the football with Jahmyr Gibbs. The offensive line is fully healthy. There's no excuse. I mean, Frank Ragnow's out there. Taylor Decker's out there. Obviously, Penei Sewell and Graham Glasgow are both out there as well. This is a fully offensive line. It's one of the best offensive lines on paper in the league. You got to be able to actually run the football, as opposed to last week where they were just like, you know what? I mean, to be fair, they were down double digits most of that game. You got to just air the ball out. And I guess if you had Jared Goff in fantasy, you might have been pretty happy, which I did, but I benched him because I thought Joe Burrow was going to have a much easier time against a terrible Tennessee Titans team. boy, was I wrong. At this point, I should just retire taking Joe Burrow in fantasy because he's just too inconsistent. Anyway. So I guess what else? I wanted to say something else. I guess the last thing I wanted to say, Lions are still 6-0 on the road. They are one of the best teams on the road, certainly in the league, obviously, given they're undefeated. And on the other end of it, though, the Bears are 4-3 at home. And that on paper is not very good. But all of their wins have been at home on this year. 4-10 on the season, all 4 of those at home. So if the Bears are going to win a game, it's more than likely that it's going to be at home. I don't know. It just feels like last year. I remember when the Lions were coming off the loss to the Bears on the road, where they just looked terrible. They didn't look, like they were actually the kind of team that can really contend here. And then the following week, it was a short week. They played Saturday night against the Denver Broncos, and that game was at home. And if you remember that game, Lions knocked the doors off them. The Lions murdered the Denver Broncos, and that was, I believe, the end of Russell Wilson in Denver. I think they benched him after that. And the Broncos were getting pretty hot. Now, on the other end of it, the Bears have lost 8 straight, so they've been doing the opposite of getting hot, which I'm surprised, given they fire their coach. Usually, there's a little bit of a bump, at least like 1 week, and nope. Here's the problem is far deeper than just the head coach. Maybe the players on the field may just be the general culture in Chicago. But anyway, this feels like this could be a game where, Detroit could sort of win back the confidence of many fans, and just, put the league on notice again that, okay, look, we might have lost that game in Buffalo and we might be injured, but we're still one of the most dominant teams in the league. So we'll see. This is a nerve-wracking game. I'll just say that. I'm already nervous and the game hasn't even started. And we got Kevin Harlan on the call. So I don't, people hate Kevin Harlan. I love Kevin Harlan. He does a lot of sports. He does baseball, he does hockey, he does basketball, he does football. He does them all. I don't know. I know people don't like Jonathan Vilma for, I think, fairly obvious reasons if you don't know NFL history. Graham Glasgow was actually not in. Okay, I'm sorry for lying. Graham Glasgow was out with a knee. So our offensive line is actually not fully healthy. So that's actually very not good. Well, this will be the coldest game of the year for Detroit. The game time temperature in Chicago is 29 degrees Fahrenheit. And does it say wind chill or anything? Does it? I don't know. I'm going to switch this to all plays. Whoa, Gamecast is different. Whoa, they updated. They updated it. Wow. So it's 30 degrees. Okay, on Fox saying 30 degrees, 72% humidity with 14-mile-an-hour winds. And the Lions are kicking it off to start the game, which I like. I like starting with the ball in the third quarter. All right. We're off to what I like that. Jake Bates out there to kick it. Get this final NFC North matchup between these two teams underway. Is a short kick that'll be taken out from the 10, now rolling past the 20, now past the 25, and scrambled down at about the 26-yard line. So in comes Caleb Williams in the Bears offense, the rookie number 1 overall pick, who gave the Lions a scare on Thanksgiving in a losing effort, but he also had a very poor first half of that game. So let's see if he can bounce back from that. The Bears wearing their all blues, all navy blues. Navy blue helmet as well with the C logo on the side. Caleb Williams and the offense exits the huddle. Williams is going to start the game in the shotgun with a man to his left. I believe that is DeAndre Swift. Snap, pass coming from Williams. Williams unloads it. It's high and incomplete. Brian Branch was in coverage there. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, who was a little behind him, makes it 2nd and 10. Thomas Brown, the interim head coach, after Matt Eberflus's firing the day after Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, you're unemployed. It looks like DeAndre Swift's still out there. The rookie Roma Dunze out there as well. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Williams again in the shotgun. 14:51 to go, just underway here. Snap. Williams tosses it to the other side, and that goes for a gain of maybe 2. Believe that was DJ Moore on the little end around there. That makes it 3rd down and 9 or 8? Linebackers is not the strongest room. Jack Campbell, Ben Neiman, the starting linebackers. Jack Campbell having a good year. No doubt about it. Pro Bowl caliber year, but the secondary, Kendall Vildor out there, in for the injured Carlton Davis, and I suppose in for the injured Khalil Dorsey. Williams once again in the shotgun on 3rd down and 9. Snap, pass coming, pressure coming, blitz coming. Williams dodges the first man, now rolling to his left. Williams unloads it. It's way incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 9. And the Bears will start the game going 3 and out. Caleb Williams nearly sacked there by, I think that was that a Meek? Who was number 6? Yeah, that was a Meek Robertson on the blitz. And then Josh Paschal coming in to bring a little bit more pressure, forcing Williams to continue rolling to his left, and he had to get rid of it. So the Bears start the game with just 1 yard of offense. Here comes the snap, and there goes the punt. Tom Kennedy is out to return the kick. Preseason legend goes past the 30 and is taken down just short of the 35. Wow. Lions preseason legend Tom Kennedy is returning punts because of the injury to Khalif Raymond, and then Khalil Dorsey, who also went down. He had returned some punts as well. In comes Jared Goff and this Lions offense, which put up a lot of numbers this past Sunday against the Bills, but in a losing effort. And now with no David Montgomery, the run game, and also no Graham Glasgow, the offensive line also beat up. Jared Goff was 38 for 59 last week, over 400 yards. First snap goes to Gibbs, and he's going to run forward for a gain of about 7. That's the way to start the football game. Jahmyr Gibbs having a Pro Bowl caliber year in his sophomore season. We got Christian Mahogany, the rookie, playing left guard for the Lions, in for the injured Graham Glasgow. Well, make a name for yourself, Rook. Jahmyr Gibbs wearing a white mask over most of his face. St. Brown going in motion to the right side. Goff under center. Pass coming from Jared. Throw is going to be caught there by Jamison Williams, and he is pushed out of bounds for a 1st down gain. And the Lions extend their drive in just a couple of plays. There is a flag at the end of the play. I think this is going to be a late hit. It looked like J-Mo was hit as he was out of bounds. We'll see what it is. If the play stands, it's 1st down Detroit, but it might be more. Let's hear what the call is. And it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. I believe that was Jamison Williams who was called for it. I mean, you can't have those kind of after play penalties, but let me see what this really was. I mean, first of all, he pushes him after he's out of bounds. What did he do? What, I'm sorry. I don't. Wow. Is this the kind of league we're in? Like, he looked at him from all I could tell. I couldn't even tell if he tossed the ball at him like he did on Thanksgiving. J-Mo going all over the place in motion. Handoff goes to Gibbs, who cuts to the inside, and Gibbs is going to be stuffed for a gain of just about 4. It'll be 2nd down, or we're going to say 5, 2nd down and 5. Eric Washington, the DC for this Bears defense, which has, no doubt about it, struggled in this 8-game losing streak. 2nd down and 5. Goff is under center. Laporta going in motion. Play action. Goff going to throw it. It gets to Laporta, who makes the catch past the 1st down. Now past the 50 and forced out of bounds into Bear territory. Sam Laporta makes his presence known. He had a great game last week. Well over 100 yards receiving. And look at that. I mean, the blitz came. Jared Goff kept his poise, found the open man in Laporta, and that's a hard man to tackle. That is a hard guy to tackle. So now into Chicago territory are the Lions. Goff is under center. St. Brown going in motion to the right side. There's the snap. Play action, kind of throw it is Goff. Goff guns it. Has a man wide open. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown for a big gain. And now into the red zone are the Lions. No. No, we don't need this thing, Dad. We don't need that at all. That is unnecessary. Unnecessary.
Shut it down!
That's what I have to say to that. Shut it down! Shut it down! What is this like I don't know what it is they're doing. They're like covering their mouths and doing a little wave whenever they get a first down. I've never seen that. I mean, I've seen them doing it, but I don't know what it indicates. The give to Jahmyr Gibbs goes for a gain of maybe 6 or 7. That makes it second down. Dan Skipper, who had the touchdown last week, his first career touchdown, he was eligible on that play. He was definitely eligible on that play. It'll be a 5-yard pickup, though, from Gibbs. 6'9", 330-pound Dan Skipper out of the University of Arkansas, the Razorbacks, SEC guy. He's a fellow Razorback along with Frank Ragnow, also out of the University of Arkansas. Goff hands it to Gibbs again. Gibbs looking for the hole. He is going to be stuffed short. It'll be the first third down of this drive. In the red zone are the Lions. It'll be third down and maybe 3. 2 first-rounders for Bosa. How much longer does Bosa have on his contract? I wouldn't give you 2 first-rounders. I'll give you 1. Like right now, I mean, like past the trade deadline, so we can't even make that trade. We probably don't really need, well, I guess you can never have too many. You can never have too many pass rushers. It's like offensive linemen. Third down and 2. St. Brown goes in motion. Goff's going to throw it on third down. Goff looking, throwing. It's incomplete. I think it might have been tipped at the line there because that pass didn't go much of anywhere. And it looks like the field goal unit's going to come out for Detroit. Yeah, not really anybody open. Tried to get it to Laporta. I don't know if maybe the ball was spiked or what happened there. So Jake Bates will be out to try to kick a 30-yard field goal to give Detroit the lead on their opening drive. He is 21 for 23 on field goals. He's made it from as long as 58 yards. This will be a windy, cold environment, though. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. Just able to hook it in. Lions start the scoring. It's 3-0 Detroit with 9:35 to play in Chicago in the opening quarter. No, I wouldn't give you anything for Debo. You can keep it. I wouldn't give you anything for Debo. That man is cooked. You kept him in the air fryer for like 3 weeks too long. I've never seen I have him in fantasy, so I know just how cooked that man is. I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't have gone on that documentary. He really shouldn't have gone on that documentary. I mean, everybody else in that documentary is doing pretty well. George Kittle's still pretty good. St. Brown's still pretty good. Justin Jefferson's still pretty good. It's just Debo. Isn't that let's see. Who is? Oh, and I guess Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams. He's kind of cooked. I mean, the guy's playing in New York. I mean, he's playing for the Jets. You're usually not a good sign. I mean, he's playing for the Raiders before, so I don't think there was really ever a good point for him. I guess when he was in Green Bay. 2 firsts? What is it with you and 2 firsts? This is how I know you're a spoiled football fan. You think every player that you got is worth 2 first-round picks. Unless he's a quarterback, he's not worth 2 first-round picks. That's the only category of player I'd spend 2 first, or I guess like a pass rusher. Like I'd spend 2 first-round picks on like Aaron Donald in his prime. I'd do that. You're gonna get a good first-round pick this year, right? Or did you guys trade that? Because if you did, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I actually don't know what your pick situation is. Problem is, you didn't trade anybody at the deadline. That would have been the time to get a team that's desperate to make a mistake. I hate this. I hate the commercials where people are pretending to be fans of a team. Because, they don't really know what actually... I mean, for one, they have to sort of, they have to clean it up a little bit. Because I've heard some very nasty things said by fans at and during games, myself included. But, they have a Lions fan in there who's like, bite his kneecaps! It's like, I've never heard a Lions fan ever actually say that. It's a Dan Campbell reference for those of you who are new to this. What's his name? Thompson? Tage Thompson? Isn't he pretty good? I'd like him. Anybody from our team that you want? Because we're worse than you. We got swept by the Montreal Canadiens this weekend in a back-to-back. We're cooked. Jake Bates with his second kickoff of the day. This one goes a little bit deeper, but it will be taken out. Now past the 15, past the 20, and nearly breaking free, but chopped down at about the 31-yard line. So a decent return there for Chicago. And in comes Caleb Williams and the offense once again. So just 1 yard of offense for Chicago in their opening drive. Detroit took advantage of that, scored 3 off the field goal. Williams is lining up in the shotgun again. He has not lined up under center all game. There's the snap, and they go around the other way to Swift on the handoff. There's a flag immediately. It'll be about a 1 or 2 yard pickup. Well, we will see if this play stands. Might be an offsides on Detroit. And it is defensive offsides, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty to make it 1st and 5. Who is that was offsides? Pat O'Connor. Oh, we got a game break. Oh, no. No, the Eagles are winning. 7-0 Eagles in the first. Come on, Commanders. Come on. Well, if it's not Thompson, then no, I don't want anyone else on your team. And you can't have Mo Sider. Or Lucas Raymond. Or Simon Edvinson. Or Dylan Larkin. Another handoff to Swift going the other way. This one will go for just a gain of about 1. It'll be 2nd down. DeAndre Swift, former Lion, knows very well. Probably a good amount of these guys. Some of these guys on defense were his teammates. I think. Trying to see, he was on the team 2022. Yeah, I think some of these guys on defense were his teammates. I think. No, I'm second guessing it. It is 2nd down and 3 thanks to that penalty and the 2-yard pickup. And the ball is down, and the Lions have picked it up. A muffed handoff to Adunze, and Josh Paschal has recovered the football. Oh, man, what a costly error from Chicago. A muffed handoff to the rookie Rome Odunze. And Josh Paschal gets the football, and the Lions take over in plus territory. Great job there by Paschal as well. He had to stretch out his right arm on the... Oh, my goodness. That's just a bad handoff off of the side of Odunze's body. And Paschal easily able to scoop it up, but he did have to stretch a little bit there. And another good stop here for this defense. And now Detroit has a chance to open this one up. They will start at the Bear 36. Goff, play action, pressure coming, gets it to Gibbs on the screen. Now Gibbs gets a couple of blocks up front. Now Gibbs gets the 1st down. Now past the 20. Now past the 15. And he is brought down there just past the 15-yard line. Nice run and catch from Jahmyr Gibbs. And the Lions back into the red zone in just one play. Everybody was blitzing there on the defense, and Jared Goff identified that, got the ball out to Gibbs, got a couple of blocks there up from Taylor Decker, Amon-Ra St. Brown as well. The Lions offensively, certainly And that was actually Kevin Zeitler, excuse me. Goff takes the snap, going to throw it again. Goff's throw is nearly intercepted. I thought it was. Went right through the hands of the defender. That could have been a pick six. Sam Laporta was the intended receiver. And wow, that ball just went right through him. Right off his chest. Oh my goodness. It'll be an incomplete pass. But Jared Goff needs to be able to find his guy, Sam Laporta. Stevenson nearly had a pick six. 2nd and 10. Goff fakes the give. Pass to St. Brown. And St. Brown is only going to get to just past the 10 as he was tripped up there on the grass. It'll be 3rd down and maybe 6 or 5. Be 3rd down and 6. Little screen there to St. Brown. That one was also almost intercepted because there was a Bears defender who tried to beat it. St. Brown, 2nd in catches, 3rd in receiving touchdowns, 4th in receiving yards. I mean, you can't have... There's only so many guys in the league that are as good at the wide receiver position as Amon-Ra St. Brown. Handoff goes to Gibbs, who finds a hole, dives to the end zone, touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs on 3rd and 6 extends the Lions' lead. What is he doing to the end zone upright there? It is 9-0 Detroit. Back-to-back scoring drives for this offense. Now let's see if he stayed up. Knees not down, knees not down. Ooh, there's a little bit of green grass. Oh, he might be short. He might be short by maybe an inch. And they're going to say it's going to be down short. So -6 for Detroit, unfortunately. But it will be 1st and goal either way. Ben Johnson with a gutsy play call to run the ball down on 3rd and 6. On pretty much just a shotgun halfback dive. So now the ball at about the half-yard line. Goff hands it off to Gibbs, and that time he is in. No, they're going to say he's short? What? They're going to say he's short at about the quarter yard. I mean, I actually kind of prefer this in a way because we continue to burn the clock a little bit, but obviously now it's 2nd and goal. Are we just going to run the same play? You might as well. Maybe we sneak it with Jared Goff. Under center is Goff. Laporta going in motion. Snap. Hand off to Gibbs. And once again, he's short. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Oh, my goodness. Now, you got to think this is 4-down territory for the Lions. You're at the half-yard line. You got to get 6. Oh, man, that's just a great tackle there, though. I mean, Gibbs had it, but a great tackle there by the defender. 5:40 to go. Goff under center. Hands it off to Gibbs, and that time he is in. Touchdown. 3rd time's the charm for Jahmyr, and now he's doing the same celebration. There you go. And the Lions, I mean, it kind of worked out in the end there because the Lions burned about a minute of the first quarter there. Take this all the way to a 3rd and goal, and yeah, definitely in that time. No doubt about it. 9-0 Detroit. Jake Bates out for the extra point. Try to make it a double-digit lead in this first quarter. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. Hooks it through. 10-0 Detroit in the first quarter. It has been quite the start for this Lions team. Take advantage of a turnover, get 7. 5:34 to go in the first. Think, Dad, do you watch baseball at all? I'm curious who your baseball team is. Because you like the 49ers, but you also like the Sabres. And I think you also like, I don't know what Michigan team you like. I don't remember. Because you're not I guess you like the Lions in a certain sense, but they're not your primary team. I'm trying to think of who, is it Michigan State? Is it Michigan? What is it that brings you here? I mean, you can stay. I don't remember how. Maybe you're a Tiger fan. That's what it is. I think you're a Tiger fan, right? I think that's what it is. Okay. I was gonna say maybe if you were like a Yankee fan or something, I'd ask for Aaron Judge. You guys think they're gonna trade him? My phone was still on Do Not Disturb. I'm sorry, David. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I missed your message. Yeah. Glasgow only had one knee. Every time I love when that's how I read injuries. Whenever they just say it's like this guy, and then whatever is injured, and I just say, oh, he's got a knee, he's got a leg, he's got a foot, he's got a shoulder, got a back, got a toe, got a finger, got a hand, got a head. I'm trying to think of other parts that are tailbone. I don't think I've seen a broken tailbone in a while, or an injured tailbone in a while. Yeah, Glasgow's got just one knee. Just one. Well, I guess now he has just one because the other is apparently injured. I want to say Christian Mahogany played in the preseason. So he's got some reps. Some live game reps, at least. That name does sound familiar, at least. 7 plays, 253 off the clock. Gibbs 1-yard touchdown run. This is all set up by the fumble. So Jake Bates out to kick it off for the 3rd time in this quarter. He's been busy, whether it's kicking field goals or kicking extra points or kicking kickoffs. Jake Bates has not had a whole lot of time to relax, which I'll take. I want him to be as unrelaxed as possible. I want him to get used to being on the field. Here comes kickoff number 3, and this one, once again, will be taken out inside the 5. Past the 20, past the 25, and rolled down just short of the 30 at about the 29-yard line. Last 2 seasons for Gibbs, 26 touchdowns. That's the most by a Lion since Barry Sanders in 2 seasons. Wow. 70-plus scrimmage yards in each of his first 14 games. 106 total yards of offense for Detroit. The Bears, 3. Oh, look at that. It's a child dressed as Santa Claus. That's not very convincing. Caleb under center, play action, going to throw it, rolling to his left, pass is caught, and there's a big play from Odunze for a first down. Or no, that's DJ Moore, excuse me. And the first down of the afternoon for the Bears. Brian Branch was in there to make the tackle, Amik Robertson as well. That's their first down of the day. Lions have already 6. And that's just the second completion from Caleb Williams. And just 2 rushing yards as well. Williams once again under center. There's the snap. Handed off to Swift. Swift trying to cut to the outside, and he will be brought down out of bounds. I believe a flag is down. I think this play is coming back. And it will be offensive holding. That makes it first down and long. Massive opportunity for this defense. DJ Moore, the wide receiver, was called for hold. That's pretty ticky-tack. That's the Lions get the benefit of that call. That did not really look like a hold to me. So it'll be first down and 20. Here's the snap. Williams rolling, now throwing on the screen to Swift, getting a block from in front of him, and he's brought down just past the 40 to pick up those penalty yards, but it'll be second down and about 8. Second and 9. Aaron Glenn, the DC, is continuing to grow out that beard. He's got to stay warm somehow. He doesn't look like he's wearing a coat either. He just looks like he's wearing a sweater. And then like an Under Armour pullover. Isn't he cold? Second down and 9. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. Snap, pass coming, pressure coming. Williams gets rid of it. Odunze looking for a block up front. He gets it, and he's past the first down marker, now past the 40, and that ball came out, and I think the Lions have it. We'll wait for the call. Waiting for the signal, and they got it. Another fumble forced by Detroit. Turnover number 2, and Odunze is a part of it once again. Yeah, that ball is definitely out before that knee goes down. So the Lions get another defensive turnover. They get the football back. The Bears can't get out of their own way. Wow. Does anybody else not like this AI Coke commercial? It's kind of disturbing. Like all the like animals and you can sort of see the people. I don't know, there's just something about it. I mean, I guess it's like AI art in general. It makes me nervous. I don't like it. Isn't that Busta Rhymes? I think that's Busta Rhymes. It's like I don't know rappers. Why am I trying to guess this? I think it's Busta Rhymes. It doesn't say who it is. I wanted him to identify. I think it's Busta Rhymes. Hold on. Now I have to look this up. Busta Rhymes. Yes, it is Busta Rhymes. Yeah, he looks a little fat in some of these pictures. He doesn't look as fat in the commercial. Yeah, I was right. Delivering gifts as fast as Busta's flow. I think that basically the entirety of the budget for the Little Caesars commercials is taken out of any of the budget spent on the Tigers. So anytime I see like a big Little Caesars commercial, I'm like, oh, that's Alex Bregman's contract. That's Carlos Correa's contract. That's Tarek Skubal's contract. What the heck? What is that? So the first 3 possessions for the Bears, punt, fumble, fumble. Both of those fumbles involving the rookie Rome Odunze. Talk about having a bad game. I mean, they had 31 yards on that third drive. That was the most promising of their drives. And you got to just hold on to the football when you got a lot of defenders on you like that. And Odunze unable to do so. Play action coming from Goff. Goff looking, throwing, and it is caught by Jameson Williams into Bear territory. Goff stepped up and launched to his wide receiver. Take a look at this. Gets his hands underneath that football. Nice catch. Very nice catch. J-Mo with 2 catches for 22 yards. Ben Johnson so far dialing up some nice offense. Here's the snap. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs finds the hole there, and he gets a first down run. Another first down run for Jameer. Boy, This offensive line is opening up a lot of holes for this run game in Detroit. The offense looks a whole heck of a lot more consistent than it did to start that Bills game last week. Second in yards or pass yards per game and points per game, but first in yards per game since 2022 is this offense. Ben Johnson certainly looking to add to his head coaching resume, but I'd love for him to stick around for as long as he can. This one handoff. Ooh, a spin move from Gibbs. Look at Gibbs go past the 25 and rolling just to about the 21.5-yard line or the 20.5-yard line for a first down. Oh my goodness, that was Barry Sanders-esque. He was dead to rights and he just spins right around the man and gets a first down run. Wow. Sonic. He did I was gonna say chaos control, but that's Shadow the Hedgehog. He does that. What does Sonic do other than be fast? He's chili. He just gave him a chili dog. That's what he did. There's the snap. Handoff to Craig Reynolds, goes for a loss there of about a yard. I believe that's Craig Reynolds. Jahmyr Gibbs getting a snap off. It'll be second down and 11. Minute and 10 to go in this opening quarter. Detroit trying to go up 3 possessions potentially if they can score a touchdown. Excuse me. Goff in the shotgun with Reynolds to his right. Goff looking, throwing to Laporta. It'll be short of the sticks, but a gain of about 6 to make it third down and manageable. The final seconds here of this first quarter. Jahmyr Gibbs checking back into the game on 3rd and 6. The Lions do have to run a play here. They are 2 for 3 on third downs today to the Bears 0 for 1. They have to run a play because the play clock is a little ahead of the game clock. St. Brown going to the left side in motion. Gibbs also going to that left side in motion. Goff in the shotgun. Snap, pass coming. Goff looking, throwing. It is incomplete. Ball was intended for Jameson Williams. And the clock will stop with 6 seconds to go. And a field goal unit's going to come out for Detroit. Goff hit as he threw it, so couldn't quite get that to his man, Jameson Williams. It'll be 4th down and 6, and Jake Bates will be out there to kick another field goal. Make it potentially a 13-point lead. This will be a 34-yard attempt. It'll maintain the 2-possession lead for Detroit. This will be from 34 yards out, the deepest of the game. Made a 30-yarder earlier. Snap, hold, kick. He got it. Right down the middle. It is 13-0 Detroit. 3 for 3 on scoring drives. 2 field goal drives and a touchdown drive with 2 seconds to go in the first. So, they're doing this, fake commercial break here. Are they going to go to a real commercial break when the first quarter ends? Because I'm assuming the way Jake Bates has been kicking these kickoffs, he has not been able to sail it to the touchback. So I imagine the final seconds of the quarter are going to count down here on this play. Are they going to go to a real commercial break or are they going to stay? Because I'm going to be pissed if they go to a real commercial break after they did a fake one right there. Bears point differential in the last 2 games is minus 43. Today it's minus 13 with minus 106 yards differential. Last 2 games is minus 335. Here comes Bates with his 4th kickoff in the first quarter, and this one finally goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Caleb Williams and the Bears offense will come out there for trip number 4. Down 13-0. Three straight games with a fumble lost for Caleb Williams. That's not a stat you want associated with yourself. Now, I mean, honestly, I don't like the fumble is technically on him, but I don't know. Like Adunze couldn't come up with a handoff. I think that's at least as much on Adunze as it is on him. Final play of the quarter. Caleb Williams under center. Williams takes a snap, play action. He's going to throw. Williams loads up, passes caught for a first down, but tripped up and touched down just at about midfield. It'll be a first down. So the offense ends the quarter on a high note, but they're down 13-0. Lions holding on to try to bounce back after a loss last week. So they are going to a real commercial. See, they did a little fake commercial after the field goal. And then we get a kickoff and one play. This woman's listening. There's a gnome and a cat speaking to her. Okay, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe we were back. No, we're still not back. We're on to local commercials. Sam Bernstein. Has anybody in the chat or anybody who watches this after the fact, if you ever had to call one, I want to know the actual story. The only stories I've heard of these people are on TV. I need a real Sam Bernstein story. Even if you didn't call 1-800-CALL-SAM. If you actually met this man or any of the Bernsteins, I need to know what they're like. Because they have been a staple in my life, in my parents' life. They will probably be a staple in my children's life. Like, I don't, like, how are they have some power. Like, every team is like, yes, be in our commercials. Or I guess every team is willing to get paid by them. I don't know. If you're from the state of Michigan, you know who those people are. It doesn't matter where you're from in Michigan. Doesn't matter if you're from, Metro Detroit area, like I'm originally from. Doesn't matter if you're from here, mid-Michigan, where I'm living now. Doesn't matter if you're from, Marquette in the Upper Peninsula. You know who the Bernsteins are. I think. Oh my! We just got this. You already advertised for Sam Bernstein, like in this break. Every single sports team in the city, has some Bernstein connection. Every single one. The Lions, pregame is live from the 1-800-CALL-SAM studios. Look at these Lions fans. 6-0 record on the road this season. Final road game will be next week against San Francisco. Last team without a road loss was the 2020 Chiefs, who of course went on to lose in the Super Bowl. So, not necessarily the company you want to share, but making the Super Bowl would be its own achievement. Williams under center, takes a snap, hands it off to Swift, and Swift tackled there just past the logo. There is a flag down, so this play may not stand. And it'll be a holding on the offense once again. That's the second offensive holding of the day. So now, instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 20. Three drives, punt, and 2 fumbles lost. See if they can get on the board this time. 1st and 20. Snaps a little high. Williams is going to throw it. Williams' pass is incomplete, a little low. It'll be 2nd down and 20. He had to get rid of the football because pressure was coming there from the defensive line. 2nd and 20. Wasn't Thomas Brown, was he the defensive coordinator originally? I don't remember. I know he was a defensive guy, which is funny that he was promoted. It's like you have a rookie quarterback and you're going to promote the defensive guy to be the head coach. You had a defensive coach before? Never mind. Never stop your enemy when he's making a mistake. 2nd and 20. Snap, pass coming. Williams has some pressure. Now Williams rolls to his right. Williams trying to find somebody. Throws. It's incomplete. The ball was out of bounds. Amik Robertson was there, I believe, in coverage. Tried to get it to Adunze. It'll be 3rd down and 20. Now, look, this was just great pressure there from Detroit because they had, I believe that was Jack Campbell up front to avoid Caleb Williams from taking off there. He had to throw the football, but nobody was open. So instead of a 3rd down and a little bit more manageable, if he would have ran with that football, you're now looking at a 3rd and 20 on almost a guarantee passing down as Caleb Williams is all by himself. Snap. No, he's going to quickly throw it to Swift, who is brought down at about the 50 there by Jack Campbell. It'll be 4th down, and not an easy 4th down by any stretch. The 4th and long punt team is going to come out 4th and 11. And once again, the first half struggles for this Chicago Bears team are showing themselves. It's a very similar start to the one that they had on Thanksgiving, where they just offensively, they couldn't get out of their own way. And this is a much more injured defense. 4th and 11. Punt up and away. 2nd punt of the day for either team. Tom Kennedy fair catches it and runs out of bounds. This will be as deep as the offense has been for Detroit. We're going to commercial? Yeah, we're going to commercial. We're going to commercial. Okay, it's 14-7 Philadelphia. Okay, so Commanders are in it, but the Phillies got the ball. Commanders are in it, though. That's all we need. We need the Commanders to get the win, guys. I know if we win out, we get the 1 seed, but I'd rather not have to win out. Basically, that's my feeling at least. So if Philadelphia or Minnesota wants to just lose, please, that'd be super duper. It's probably the last game that Philadelphia realistically can lose, though, because they got the Cowboys and the Giants coming up. So I need the Commanders. I need Washington to help me out. Oh, it's now 20-7, Philadelphia. Extra point pending, I assume. All right, that's all right. It's all right. Plenty of time. Plenty of time, Washington. Plenty of time to make the comeback. It's all right. Oh my gosh. Just down that glass of milk. Like me. I'm like Santa. Oh. One of these days, I want an accurate St. Nicholas depiction. Who, of course, if you're unaware, if you're living under a rock, Santa Claus is based on St. Nicholas, who was a Turkish bishop. So I want like one of these Santas. I want to be like an old Turkish man, like wearing the whole bishop hat and everything. Just really confuse people. I guess it wasn't Turkey back then. I don't know what the name of the region was. Hold on. Let me look it up. We're doing it. We're looking it up. It's a commercial. Let's see. St. Nicholas. Of Myra. He was the Bishop of Myra. Known as Nicholas of Bari. An early Christian bishop. Was he the Bishop of Myra, though? We'll have to look into this later. Hold on. Let me switch over to this. Okay. Goff under center inside his own 10. There's the snap. The give goes to Gibbs. Tries to cut to the outside. Breaking tackles as he goes. Now past the 10 and just past the 15 as he's forced out of bounds. A first down run for Jahmyr Gibbs. Did he just say Jamar Gibbs? Bishop? Yeah, Bishop of Myra. Let's see. Does it show? I just want to make sure. Yeah, he was the Bishop of Myra, which is apparently modern-day Turkey. Fun fact. There you go. There's the snap. Play action pass coming from Goff. Goff looking, loading deep. Looking for Jamison Williams. He's got it. There goes J-Mo to the house. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Jamison Williams, play of the game. And the Lions are up 19-0. Whoa. Randall L., the wide receivers coach on the sideline, identified, was hyping up. J-Mo had a step on his defender and a perfect throw from Jared Goff. Who says he can't throw the deep ball? It is 19-0. Detroit. Lions 4 for 4 on scoring on all their drives. Jack Fox has been warming up the bench. Career-long touchdown catch for J-Mo. Snap, hold, kick, and the extra point attempt is good. It is 20-0 Detroit. Knocking the doors off of Chicago. Great throw, great catch. Wow. That's a way to start the second quarter. Antoine Randall L. Look like he wants to go on the field. Look at him. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this, guys. 96.8% chance to win this game. And we're in the second quarter. Offense 4 for 4. But anyway, St. Nicholas, Bishop of Myra. So basically, this is what I want. All right, marketing companies, somebody go out, find some Turkish guy, some guy from wherever Myra is now. I'm pretty sure it's modern day Turkey, and dress him up, get the bishop hat and everything. You just get the actual Bishop of Turkey. I don't know who that guy is right now. I'm sure whoever is in the seat of St. Nicholas right now. Go get that guy and put him in a commercial. See what happens. He doesn't even have to speak English. He can speak Turkish. He can speak like Latin. Have him speak like some language. Nobody knows what's going on. It's just like, they're like, and now a cut to Santa Claus. And it's just like, I don't know. That's what Turkish sounds to me. That's just gibberish. Can I get Google Translate to say Merry Christmas in Turkish? Hold on. Google Translate. Hey, look, there's Jake Bates. All right, let's do English to Turkish. All right, we're going to see how well I can pronounce this. Merry Christmas. Mutla Noeller. Mutla Noeller. Yeah, just have him say that. And nobody knows it. There you go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Christmas Day is the Netflix games. They better not have the buffering problems that apparently the Jake Paul fight did. 82 plus yards play for the Lions. Last time they did that was Calvin Johnson from Matthew Stafford in 2013. Wow. It's been a long time coming for an 82 plus yard play for the Lions offensively. And man, that's the reason they drafted this kid out of Alabama. He is capable of taking the top off of defenses. And Jared Goff with a perfect throw and an even better catch and run from J-Mo. And there's a line drive kick that'll be bounced to the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears down 2 or 3 possessions in the second quarter. So 1st and 10 for Chicago. Most points scored in franchise history for Detroit. 2024, 479 total points ahead of the 2011 season, and then prior to that, the 2023 season. 2011 season obviously ended in an early playoff exit, but what a year offensively for Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson that year was. Caleb Williams hands it off to Swift, who cuts the outside and immediately brought down there by Amik Robertson. We got a game break. Oh, Commanders and Eagles. Oh, no. 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 Saquon, no. Yeah. 21, I'm assuming. Yeah, 21-7, Philly. Not what I want. Oh, somebody just texted me in a group chat. Hurts possibly out with a concussion. Possibly. Come on, Commanders. Take advantage. 2nd and 8. Snap. Play action. Williams going to throw it. Williams loads up. He wants his own deep shot. This one's way overthrown. Incomplete. Oh, he thought he was Jared Goff on that pass. He had about 20 yards too much on that throw. Lions, Eagles, and Vikings, the 3 teams in the NFC to have clinched the playoffs. The Eagles looking to clinch their division, which would guarantee a home game for Philadelphia this playoffs with a win over the Commanders. All 3 of those teams that have clinched, all 12-2 on the year, by the way. So all of them in range to get that number 1 seed. But the Lions in control, the tiebreaker in both cases. They will play Minnesota once more this season as well. 3rd down and 8. There's the snap. Pass coming. Pressure coming. Williams throws up the middle. It's caught for a 1st down. Brian Branch makes a tackle. There is a flag down on the play. Odunze with the reception. This might come back. And it will be. It'll be illegal use of the hands of the face on Detroit that'll be declined. What the heck, Kevin Harlan? He said it was coming back. What a jerk. He said, oh, it was coming back. As if he saw I was like, oh, okay, must be a hold or something. Well, a 3rd down conversion for the Bears. Didn't see that a whole lot in the first quarter. Caleb Williams, probably his best throw of the game. It'll be 1st down and 10, just shy of midfield. Williams in the shotgun. He's got Swift behind him. Oh, what was that? A bad snap. There's going to be a flag coming out. It was like a half snap. Definitely going to be a false start or illegal snap. I've never seen that. It'll be a snap infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15. So it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back for Chicago. They make a nice 3rd down conversion. And then the first play, and a snap infraction. So 1st and 15. Push back an extra 5. There's the snap. Play action. Pressure coming on Williams. He is able to get rid of the football, gets it to Swift, and Swift trips but stays up, and he's pushed just out of bounds short. Melanfamu was in to make the play there. It'll be 2nd down and short. Swift tripped there but was not touched. So a 13-yard pickup. Once again, though, pressure was getting to Caleb Williams. 2nd down and 2. Snap, hand off to Swift, and Swift is going to get the 1st down. Now the Bears into Lion territory. I don't think this is the first time, but it might be the first time. They might have, you know what it is? I think when Odunze fumbled it for the 2nd time, I think that play was in Lions territory, but I think this is the first time they're going to be running plays here in Lions territory. Caleb with over 100 yards in the air. A handoff goes to Swift, and that will go for just about a gain of 4, maybe 5. First half offense, 6.9 points per game. Lowest in the league. Second half offense, 12 points a game. 13th in the league. And a plus 38 point differential. 9th in the league. So the Bears, with bad first halves, but they come alive in the second half. So Detroit kind of keep the throttle down. They want to keep the Bears out of this game. Williams' throw is incomplete. Target was Johnson there. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Went right through his hands. 3 straight games with 0 points scored in the first half. It's the longest drought by the Bears since 1933. That's an incredible stat. That is an incredible stat. We'll see if it continues this game. They are certainly in range to be able to get some points on the board, whether through a field goal or through a touchdown. 3rd down and 6. Snap. Handoff to, that's not DeAndre Swift, will be short. So it'll be 4th down and pretty manageable. We'll see if they keep the offense on the field. Onzurike was in to make the tackle. I think they're going to keep the offense out there. It is 4th down and 3. I think that call was basically get yourself into a much easier spot. So now 4th and 3. Bears still no points on the board. They are 18 for 31 on 4th down this year. Williams takes the snap. Gonna throw it. Williams looking, throwing. Caught. 1st down. Odunze made the play. And they convert on that one. Brian Branch was in coverage. Odunze had about a step on him. It's a nice catch. But a player for the Bears is down. Apparently somebody on the offensive line. Ay. What am I looking at? Is that what Dayquil does? What is... Oh, my gosh. Fascinating. Man, I really wish we would have made that stop on that 4th down. It looked like it was a little weird of a... Like, he was... It looked like there was some... Offensive line was not fully ready, or I don't know. It just looked a little out of sorts. Do they film all these like hospital shows in the same hospital, or do they have multiple hospitals? Or is there any hospital at all? Is it just there's no? It's not. It's like a fake hospital. It's all a movie or a TV set. I don't know. Some of these, I don't think it's just a TV set. Maybe it is. Was House on a TV set? Because that looked like a real hospital. It had a lot of rooms. And it's Braxton Jones. And they have the cart out there to get him off the field. 3rd season in the league. Jeez. Jake Curhan will come in to replace him in his 4th year. But devastating. In a season that you really don't want to have to remember for Chicago, to add to it devastating injury like this, that's just brutal. You know, it's kind of weird though. Like, this is the first time that I've been on the opposite side of one of these injuries. It's like last week I had Khalil Dorsey. Weeks ago we had Aiden Hutchinson. Now finally the other team has an injury like this. I would like to keep the Bears to 0 points in the first half, just to keep that streak going that they had. 1933. Did you see that stat? Since 1933? Wasn't that like their first year in the league? Hold on. I'm looking this up. Chicago Bears. Let's see. Their first season was in 1920. Okay, so that's their 13th year. That's pretty bad, though, still. I guess they are like the original football team, right? Wait, what? Originally named the Decatur Staleys. What the hell is a Staley? The surname Staley is an English habitual name that comes from the Old English word staff, which means staff, stave, rod, and Leah, which means woodland clearing. What the hell was he thinking? It was oh, I don't know if David is in the chat right now, but it was an offensive lineman. I don't know if you're just texting me, David. I could just be literally speaking to nobody. Text me in response if you're listening, David. Or speak in the chat like a man. Williams under center, tosses it out to Swift. Swift looking for the hole. He's brought down from behind, nearly lost the football. Kirby Joseph was in there. Yeah, okay, Kirby Joseph. He played with DeAndre Swift. Yeah, they're teammates. He was a rookie, I think. Yeah. Brian Branch? No. Wait. No, Brian Branch was the year after. 301 straight pass attempts without a passing interception. Is that what that just said? 2nd and 5 in the red zone are the Bears for the first time today. And there was movement. Lions pointed it out. Flag comes in. It's going to be 2nd and 10. False start on the offense. Erases that 5-yard pickup from DeAndre Swift, courtesy of Gerald Everett. Second and 10. There's the snap, play action. Caleb rolling to his right. Pass is caught by DJ Moore for a first down. It'll be first down and goal. Penalty did not seem to affect the Bears offensively that time. A lot of time being used in this drive for Chicago. Four first downs this drive. That is twice as many as they had in their first 4 drives. Certainly the offense has started to come alive here in this second quarter for Chicago. Second and goal. Or first and goal, I should say. Snap. Play action. Williams looking. Throwing to the end zone. Way overthrown. Incomplete. Second and goal. Keenan Allen was the intended receiver who had quite the game on Thanksgiving. But that ball was about 30 feet too high. Terrion Arnold was in coverage there, but you could have put me out there in coverage with the way that ball was thrown. Second and goal. 7 interceptions for Kirby Joseph. He leads the league. And he could certainly get picks in the red zone. He's done it before. Hand off to Swift. He is going to be, I think, about a yard short. So it'll be 3rd down and goal. So, yeah, definitely short by about a half a yard. And my question then is, if they don't get it on this 3rd and goal, are they going for it? Because I figure they might as well, assuming there's not a penalty or a play for a loss here. 6:40 to go in the half. Lions will start with the football in the 3rd quarter. Williams takes the snap, play action, rolling, throwing, caught, touchdown. Cole Kmet, the tight end, first catch of the day for him, and the Bears are on the board. A long, and I mean long drive that ate up most of this 2nd quarter pays off for Chicago. Cole Kmet, who lined up, and he was wide open. He lined up on the left side there in a 4-man stance. Or 4-point stance, I should say. And now the extra point to make this a 13-point game in the 2nd quarter. Snap, hold, kick, and it is just good. Boy, he just barely hooked that one in. But they all look the same. So it is 20-7. Detroit still on top. They will get the ball back. They've started this game 4 for 4 on scoring. I'm assuming David is not. Oh, Jalen Hurts is out. Out with a concussion. Someone on the offensive. Kenny Pickett is in for the Eagles. This is the Commanders' chance. This is their chance. Jalen Hurts is out. Kenny Kitten Mittens is in. Please, Washington, take advantage. You know what the Eagles' strategy is going to be. Hey, Saquon. This way or that way? Depending on where he lines up. Maybe you'll even fake it sometime. Probably not that many times. Saquon's just going to have to put the team on his back. That's interesting that Ozempic's common side effects are constipation and diarrhea. You'd think those things are kind of, polar opposites. Wouldn't that, like, if you get one, or you actually, in a way, you kind of want to get both. Because if you get both, then you're just normal. Because the diarrhea and the constipation, they kind of cancel each other out. Diarrhea is like everything's leaving. And constipation is like nothing is leaving. And so you do those. It's like multiplying 2 negatives. It just makes it a positive. It's like debiting a credit for you and you accounting people. It's like it just cancels it out. It's a little weird that those 2 things are side effects. I can understand one. First point scored in the first half since week 12. Wow. Wow. That was before Thanksgiving. For those of you who are, not mathematicians. That would have been... Was that the Washington game? No, that was way after. First kickoff of the day for Chicago is caught and need in the end zone for a touchback. And in comes the offense for Detroit. 4 for 4, 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns. That's how they got their 20-7 lead. Look at that real fire right next to them. That's crazy. How do they get that tiny little fireplace? And a fake end around makes a screen to Gibbs now, and that'll go for a gain of just about 7. They've run that play where it is a real end around to Jameson Williams, but that time it was the fake end around and a screen to Gibbs for a gain of 6. Goff, 8 for 11, 181 yards and a touchdown. His first drive in the second quarter was a 80-plus yard play to Jameson Williams. Goff is under center this time. Snap. They give it to Gibbs. Gibbs breaking tackle, staying on his feet for a first down again. Boy, oh boy, Jahmyr Gibbs certainly getting the lion's share of handoffs, but Craig Reynolds has shown himself earlier in this game. Lions are going to be asking a whole lot from Jahmyr Gibbs down the stretch in these final 3 games. 5.5 to go in the half. Lions will get the football back to start the third quarter. So a score here would be massive, especially if they can eat away the rest of this clock. Goff takes a snap, play action, throwing it. Goff throws it up the middle to Gibbs, who's cutting to the outside. Look at Gibbs go, juking out of defenders and picks up the first down. Gibbs cutting to the outside there on the catch. And usually those plays, you take the yards, but when you have the speed like Jahmyr Gibbs, you can do whatever you like, basically. And another first down into Chicago territory is Detroit. Less than 5 to go in this first half. Goff is under center. Snap, play action again. Goff's going to throw it. Goff looking, throws a screen to a wide open Jahmyr Gibbs. Why not? He's going to pick up another first down. Or no, that's Jamar Jefferson, excuse me. That is Jamar Jefferson. I mean, he's number 28, so I just thought it was Gibbs. Jamar Jefferson, who's been with the Lions for some time there. Out of LSU, they drafted him, I think, in like the 7th round. He's still a depth piece for Detroit. Goff under center, Gibbs back in the backfield. Goff calling kill. Now he pointed out 57. Snap, hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs finds a hole, but he's just brought down past the 30. So a much shorter gain than you would have liked. Second down and 6. Goff now over 200 yards in this first half alone. Pretty good start for him. There's the snap. The give to Gibbs. Gibbs tripped up. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to be short. It'll be third down and pretty manageable. Third down and 3. The Lions have scored on every possession so far. They're certainly in range for a Jake Bates field goal. But you'd like to match that Bears touchdown with one of your own. They can get this first down. They can take this drive to the end of the game. There's the snap. The give goes to Gibbs. Gibbs spinning past defenders, and he will not get it. He's going to get just 2 yards. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're saying 4th and 3, but he clearly got 2. And I think they're keeping the offense on the field. And they will. Dan Campbell's going to go for this as opposed to kicking a field goal. He knows his offense will get the ball back in the third quarter, but you would put the Bears in 2-minute drive territory. Goff under center. Oh, he got the Bears to jump. Flags come in. Who jumped? I think the Bears did. They're talking about it. I think the Bears jumped first. And it'll be a neutral zone infraction on the Bears that'll convert the 4th down. Booker is called for it on Chicago. Yeah, I mean, that's as clear as you can get. That's what's so amazing about this Lions team is because they have this reputation for going for it on these 4th downs, a lot of these defenders are under the impression that any 4th down, they're going to go for it. So even in the case where the Lions were probably just trying to get them to jump, they are more likely to jump now because they are unsure as to whether or not Detroit is actually going to snap the football. And so now, 2 minutes to go in the half, Detroit is going to get the football for likely the rest of the half and be able to get some points on the board and then get the ball right back in the 3rd. That is the little things that you don't actually really notice when you're just watching the game is that, teams know. I mean, look, if you watch that Thursday night game a couple of weeks back, I don't know if Green Bay thought we were actually going to run that play, and we actually did, and it worked to our advantage. I think in this case, you could see it either way if they were going to actually run the play. It worked to our advantage either way. Teams are just much more on edge when the Lions line up on a 4th down, especially when it's a short 4th down. That you can get that free 5 yards, that free 1st down. Isn't Christmas like a KFC? Isn't that a thing in Japan? That'd be kind of good. Not gonna lie. Although, I'll be honest though. If I went to my family's or somebody else's Christmas, and I get there and they're like, we ordered KFC. I'd be like, okay, this is pretty cool, but I'd be like, wow, it's a little unusual. They advertise it. People must do it. But I don't know. I guess I don't meet these people. Why are they showing Odell Beckham in a Dolphins jersey? Guys, I think this might be a little out of date. The Holiday Bowl, Syracuse, Washington State on Friday night. Literally nobody cares. Speaking of nobody caring, what an electric first round of college football playoff. I mean, we had a blowout on Friday, and then we had a blowout the day. Okay, hold on. There's a play happening. Goff's going to throw on the screen to Jamison Williams, who makes the catch. Now past the 5, gets a 1st down. A rolling throw from Goff makes it 1st and goal. And that's how you start the 2-minute drive, quote unquote. But what I was going to say is you had a blowout on Friday. You had a blowout on Saturday morning, a blowout on Saturday afternoon, and a blowout on Saturday night. So glad we expanded the playoffs to 12 teams, guys. It's great. It's a really good idea. Why Oregon is not just playing for the national championship on New Year's Day, I don't know. Goff is under center. 1st and goal. There's the snap. Give goes to Gibbs, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. I'm surprised there isn't a late hit flag there. Whistles are being blown. He will lose a couple there. The clock will roll, though. Minute and a half to play. See what Ben Johnson's got dialed up for a 2nd and goal with less than a minute and a half. The offense certainly taking its time, and I appreciate that because you got all 3 timeouts. Chicago doesn't look like they're using timeouts yet. You might as well just try to make this the last drive of the half. Hand off to Gibbs. That one once again goes nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and now the clock has stopped. I think Chicago called timeout, right? Yep, Chicago calls the first timeout of the half. It'll now be 3rd and goal, and a fairly deep 3rd and goal. About 3rd and goal from the 9. 3rd and goal, minute and 4 to go. You wonder if the Lions would go for it. I mean, it's certainly a gettable down. Go off in the shotgun. Snap. Quick pass to St. Brown on the screen. St. Brown looking for some blocks up front. There he is into the end zone. How the heck did he break free? Touchdown. Whoa. What the heck happened there? I thought for sure he was going to be short, and he just popped out, and it's 26-7 Detroit. Screen, Tim Patrick with a block, and then a block there from Taylor Decker, and he just squeezed right out. Just pinballing past defenders. First touchdown of the day for Saint. And the Lions answer a Bears touchdown with one of their own. Extra point, snap, hold, kick, and Bates nails it. 27-7 with 58 to go in the half. And need I remind you, the Lions start with the football in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, I think the offense looks pretty good, guys. I think the offense is good. I think the Lions got a pretty good offense. 11 plays, 70 yards, 5.5 cut from the clock, an 8-yard touchdown catch. Scored on all 5 drives. 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Look at all these Amon-Ra Sellies. How does he come up with these? Did the ball fall over there? Yes, it did. Ball fell over on this kickoff here. Detroit, 308 total yards to the Bears, 155. So the Lions offensively are cooking. Who says this team can't play in the cold? Amon-Ra is our binky. He gives us comfort. All right. Bears catch that one in the end zone and knee it there for a touchback. So in comes Caleb Williams for the final drive of the half. Plenty of time. 58 seconds and 2 timeouts. They know that Detroit will get the football back in the 3rd quarter. So if the defense can come up with a quick stop here, get the ball back. For the Bears, though, they're definitely going to be airing this ball out. So we'll see how well the secondary can stack up. Odunze going in motion to the right side. Bears in the shotgun. Williams takes the snap. Throwing, it's tipped and incomplete. Zadarius Smith. Or DJ Reader actually got to that football and knocked it down. Wow. I mean, he's got the least amount of interceptions. Caleb Williams does. Drake May with 9. Bo Nix with 11. But he's got 22 touchdowns. So. Odunze once again going in motion to the right side. Snap. Pass coming from Williams. Williams looking. Airs it out. And it's caught nearly to field goal range at about the 45 for DJ Moore. And a timeout was called there by Chicago. Their second timeout. And that's not the kind of play you want to give up. You want to get middle of the field tackles, but you can't be giving up big plays like that on defense with this little time left. Your offense has been cooking, giving you 4 straight scoring drives. So it's time for this defense to do what it did in this first quarter. And for a good portion of the second quarter, or at least the start of the second quarter, I should say. Williams, 12 for 20, 152 yards and a touchdown. 46 seconds to go in this half with a timeout left. Bears into Lion territory, a little short of field goal range. Williams going to throw. Williams looking, throws it, caught all the way to the house. Keenan Allen touchdown. Wow. Just like that. The Bears answer the Lions with a touchdown of their own. And with 39 seconds to go, Detroit is giving the ball back. I mean, what felt like it could have just been a quick end of the half, and the defense just completely falls apart there. Keenan Allen, who seems like every time the Lions play a team with Keenan Allen, he's the one who has the big game, and he has a nice touchdown there, his first catch of the day. Snap, hold, kick, and the extra point attempt is good. So it is 27-14. Detroit back up just 13. They will get the ball with 39 seconds to go and all 3 timeouts. Terrion Arnold just got totally burned there. Wow. If Fatu Melifonwu was also in, who has not played all this year, but Terrion Arnold basically just got completely beat there by the veteran wideout, Keenan Allen. So now we'll see what the game plan is for Detroit's offense, which has been perfect in this first half. We'll see if they can continue it with 39 seconds to go and 3 timeouts. You got plenty of time here. Plenty of time to get yourself into at least field goal range. And maybe if you're feeling lucky, get another big play from J-Mo and answer a touchdown with a touchdown. Bro, I have never heard such glazing. They're shredding. We're up 13. Just 2 bad drives on defense. This one's taken out from about the 5, past the 20, now past the 25, now past the 30, and at about the 34-yard line is where Detroit will start. Oh gosh, Jeff Fisher was Jared Goff's rookie coach. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long, long time. Goff takes a snap, gonna throw it. Goff looking, loading, thinking deep. That ball is incomplete. Little high for his intended receiver. Tim Patrick was the guy he was looking for. 28 seconds to go. One thing you don't really want to do here is just go 3 and out and give the ball right back. I mean, there will be significantly less time, and the Bears do only have the 1 timeout, but and their defense, or Detroit, I should say, his defense has struggled to pick up the necessary yards. Goff in the shotgun. Snap, pass coming. Goff looking, throwing, caught by... Who is that? Whistle's being blown. It's Sione Vaki with the catch. And Detroit calls timeout with 20 seconds to go. So it'll be 3rd down and short. Feels like a have-to-have-it 3rd down. What you don't want to do is you don't want this clock to be running, or you don't want this clock to be stopped. You'd like to be able to have at least a running clock, maybe force Chicago to use that final timeout in the event that you have to punt this away. Lions will start with the football in the 3rd. So to get some points here would be massive. Snap, pass coming. Goff looking, pressure, throwing, wide open is Vaki for a 1st down past the 50. And big hit there delivered to him. And another timeout has been called by Detroit. Just one left with 11 seconds to go. Sione Vaki back-to-back catches for him, the rookie. You know, I've seen on like Reddit, like people were referring to Sione Vaki and or Craig Reynolds as Tails. I think that's kind of funny. Or maybe he's Shadow. You know, that would also work. I guess Tails is like the one, like the trio of Sonic, Knuckle, and Tails. Those are the boys. Shadow's a bad guy, except when he's not. Then he's a good guy. But he's mostly a bad guy. I know my Sonic lore. I played Sonic Adventure 1. And I regret many decisions. Goff's going to throw it. Pressure coming, throws up the middle, but incomplete to a wide open Laporta. Oh, that would have put the Lions in field goal range for Jake Bates. And he just totally missed Laporta. So 7 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Probably just a field goal is what Detroit is looking for at this point, just given the time frame. 250 yards for Jared Goff. Looking to add a few more. Needs to get to about the 41. Pass coming. Goff, throw to St. Brown is caught just short of the sticks. And a timeout call with 1 second to go by Detroit. Or just short of the first down marker, excuse me. Just short of field goal range was that catch made. So now Jake Bates will try from a career long. He's made from as long as 58 yards in an indoor arena. This will be over 60 yards, which he has made. He made a 64-yard in 2023 in the UFL. This will be a 60-yard field goal, which would be a career high for Jake Bates to make it 30-14 Detroit at the half. They would have the exact lead they had over Chicago in Thanksgiving, a 16-point lead, if Bates can hit this kick. And there is a flag thrown. And I don't know who this is going to be on. So we could actually get some extra 5 yards and not see a 60-yard. No, they're going to say false start. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be even longer. Hogan Hatton, the long snapper, called for a false start. So instead of a 60-yarder, it'll be 65. This will definitely be the longest career kick for Jake Bates if he can hit this. 65 yards. Again, he made a 64-yarder in the UFL. So he's going to be kicking it from Lion territory. Here we go. Snap, hold, kick. It is no good. Just a little wide left. So at the half, Detroit will be up by just 13. 27-14, the lead for Detroit. Jared Goff, 254 yards in the air with a couple of touchdowns. Caleb Williams, under 200 yards, 198 with a couple of touchdowns. Lions will get the football back, and that's their first offensive drive that does not result in any points. All right. Now we get a recap of what's going on. All right, Eagles Commanders. All right, let's see what's going on. This is the concussion hit, I assume. Ooh, yeah. And then he was out the rest of the game. Kenny Pickett. Oh, okay, so Kenny Pickett was already in when they had that Saquon Barkley touchdown. What? Jaden Daniels? Deep shot? Wide open? Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, 21-14, 4 seconds to go in the second. Commanders and Eagles. Come on, commies. Come on. You can do it. We got Giants, Falcons. All right, Michael Penix. Let's see how he's doing. All right, well, this is a Giants high. Oh, man, the Falcons are losing. Oh, no. Jesse Bates the third. Pick 6. The Dirty Birds. Michael Penix hands it off to Bijan. Look at Bijan. 17-7. Falcons over the G-Men. All right, what else we got? Cardinals, Falcons. This is a very sad football game. Oh, look at Bryce Young scrambling, rolling. Look at Bryce Young. Is he going to take it for a touchdown? Yes. Oh, my. Uh-oh. Murray. Touchdown. 20-7 or 20-17. Panthers over the Cardinals. Okay. Rams, Jets. All right. This is so funny because it's Rodgers versus Stafford, but they're both on different teams. They're both on not teams they don't normally are known for playing for. Devontae Adams, touchdown from Rodgers. But then Stafford handing it off to Williams, touchdown. So it's 9-6 Jets in the third quarter. Wow, that game's already in the third quarter. And then the Colts up 30-7 over the Titans, and the Bengals up 17-0 over the Browns. 31-7 for the Colts, I should say. Wow. They didn't even show highlights of those games. All right. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Problem with these 1 o'clock games is I get hungry in the middle of them because I normally would eat like lunch or something. So I got a granola bar. I'm going to make a huge mess because these Nature Valley bars are impossible to not make a mess. Oh boy. That almost made an even more massive mess. You know what I need? I'm going to just grab like a plate. All plate. All right. Because I know there's going to be just crumbs everywhere, and I don't want to have to deal with crumbs on my floor. All right. You guys get to enjoy my... You want ASMR chewing for this Nature Valley bar? Why is Dart Bank doing this very sad music as they're, like, promoting themselves? Oh, I can't wait to stay after the post-game show to watch Animal Control. Infrared. Plate back here. All right. That granola bar should definitely get me going for the rest of the half. That's all you need. I've driven by that. I've driven across that river, I think. Actually, I don't know if I've driven by the train on the highway in Chicago. What holiday is the DirecTV Holiday Bowl on? It's Friday. That'd be 2 days off of Christmas. I don't know. They don't come to me for these things. Oh, Mo Wagner out for the season for the Magic. Huh. I wonder, like when Henry Ford was like, okay, we're gonna have Dan Campbell narrate one of our commercials, right? Like, like what can we do? Well, we can't do anything about biting kneecaps. That wouldn't be very good for hospitals, right? And they're like, oh, we go for it at Henry Ford. That could mean a lot of things. It's like, all right, I got a headache. All right, we gotta cut off. We gotta give you a lobotomy. We go for it. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I got a pain in my stomach. Probably appendicitis. Kill him. We go for it. It's like, yeah, they're going for it. The question is, should they go for it? I know what they're trying to say. I'm making a funny. I'm making a funny, guys. What's this? It's a bank. It's a bank of some kind. Case Credit Union. Not Chase. It's a bank. It's Case Credit Union. Totally different thing. Oh, the NFL Network triple header starting this weekend, right? See, I like they've been doing this for a few years. Once college football's done, you do the NFL Saturday games. I think that's fine. You can do that. Problem is, pretty sure there's going to be playoff games that day. So, yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. A lot of Lions highlights in this first half. Now they're showing the Bears. All right, so Lions will start with the football in this second half. 27-14, the lead for Detroit. Just a little short of their lead over the Bears on Thanksgiving. They were up 16-0 in that game. But the offense, 4 for 5 scoring, and this one will be taken out from about the 2, past the 10, 15, 20, and taken down just at about the 20 is that Vaki. I believe that is Sione Vaki. Not the best return job there. Detroit going to be pinned at their own 20. The old touchback, I guess. So, I mean, some of these players probably are pretty familiar with it. Not that long ago. Actually, I don't know. Because they were at the 25 for a good amount, too. Old touchback. 20. St. Brown going in motion. There's the snap. Goff's going to throw. First pass, he holds back, but he gets this one to Jameson Williams, who's cutting past defenders. Look at Jameson Williams go past the 40 and a first down for JMO. He had a first down right in front of him, but he opted to get a little greedy, and the greed paid off. Williams puts on the gas, and it's a first play of the half is a first down for Jameson Williams, who's having a heck of a game. Pump faked on Montez Sweat, did Jared Goff. That's a gutsy move. Hand off to Gibbs, breaking tackles past the 50, and actually he will be stopped at just about the 50. Second down and 5 at midfield. They're actually going to say it's at the 49. There's the snap. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs finds a hole, gets the first down. Down at just about the 39, maybe the 40-yard line. I mean, back-to-back handoffs, it's pretty easy for a first down from there. Lions had just over 6 minutes of time of possession in that first half. with over 300 yards of total offense. Goff under center. There's the snap. Play action, going to throw it. Has to get rid of it. Gets it to Craig Reynolds on the screen. Craig Reynolds is going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the screen pass. A little extracurricular going on there from Johnson. Pressure came, and good on Jared Goff to get it to his running back, Craig Reynolds. And a flag is being thrown. I think a flag just got thrown. I don't know who this unsportsmanlike is going to be on. There was a lot of extra talking there. They're talking about it. If it's going to be on Detroit, it'll be on Craig Reynolds. It'll be defensive unsportsmanlike conduct. Jalen Johnson, the DB, and one of the captains out there, adds on. Well, he was holding on to Craig Reynolds and smacked him on the helmet there after the play was over. And he just kept talking smack with, I think that's Big Dan Skipper. So he just could not contain it. Oh, see, because Reynolds tried to get that football to the referee, and Johnson knocked it out of the air. So now Detroit just 1 yard shy of the red zone. And Goff nearly fumbled it. He's going to throw it. Goff airs it out to the end zone. It's caught! Laporta! Touchdown! Wait a minute. Was that... Hold on. Can we get a replay? Did he actually lose the football? What happened there? So everybody kind of stumbled. I think that was intentional. Was that an intentional fake fumble that got Laporte? Hold on. Wait a minute. I think that was an intentional fake fumble. I have never in my life seen that. Snap, hold, extra point is good from Bates. Can we get a replay of that again, please, Fox? That was incredible. A fake fumble to Laporta. Opening drive, touchdown for Detroit. It's 34-14, 20-point lead. And David, yeah, I think so. I think it was. I think because I heard everybody yelling fumble. And I think that was when the Bears were like, oh shoot, let's all rush the quarterback. And then whoops, it was not actually fumbled. And Jared Goff airs it out to his tight end, Sammy Laporta. And it's 34-14. I love this commercial with the backup quarterback. There you go, Colt. There you go. There you go, Colt. That was designed. That was Jared Goff's going to be asked about that, I reckon. That looked like design play to me. What a sick human being Ben Johnson is. Has anybody ever done a fake fumble? I know people have done fake bad snaps. I've seen that before where the punter, pretends to say or directs. I've never seen under center, whoa, wow. Well, defense going to have to keep it up because the offense is not slowing down. That's for sure. Lions are a touchdown away from dropping a 40 bomb on the road. Last time they did that, I believe, was against the Cowboys. Gonzaga, UCLA, a little Big Ten game. UCLA. Yeah, see, Michigan State got the job done against FAU yesterday. Trick plays. Yeah, okay. They're saying this is a trick play. I think this was a trick play. Like this was definitely designed. Yeah, see, he pretends like Gibbs deliberately falls over, and then Goff kind of rolls as if he fell over, and Laporta was wide open. Wow. Wow. Jake Bates' first kickoff of the half is a line drive that ends up in the end zone. It'll be need there for a touchback. They're laughing about it, so that was definitely by design. Who says this offense can't play in the cold? Who says Jared Goff can't throw the ball in the cold? He's having one of his best games of the year right now. 300 plus yards in the first 9 career seasons. 41 for Jared Goff. Just behind Patrick Mahomes. That's as many as Dan Marino, by the way, who is in the Hall of Fame, in case you were living under a rock. Williams starts the half under center. Snap, hand off to Swift, and Swift goes for a loss of 1. Levi Unzurike and Ben Neiman were in there. The second down and at least 10, or at most 10. They'll say a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11. Jared Goff in team points per game, first. Completion percentage, he's second. Yards per attempt, he's second. Passer rating, he's second. And passing touchdown, he's fourth. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league this year from a statistical standpoint. I would imagine he's getting at least votes for the MVP. As there's a throw from Williams for a first down at about the 45. But you got to think Josh Allen is pretty much running away with that MVP. Big first down on a second and long, though, for Chicago. There's the snap. Handoff to Swift, one-on-one with Robertson, goes for just a gain of 1. DeAndre Swift. Certainly been a factor in this game in the run game. He's made some plays. And the Lions certainly very, very familiar with his work. Second down and 9. Williams is under center. Snap. Play action. Williams has to get rid of it quickly. There's a flag on the play, and Odunze is tackled for just a short gain. There was a flag that was on the field already. See if this is a defensive penalty. Second down and 9 start. It was offensive offsides. Wow. Do not see that very often. Keenan Allen called for the offsides. Very rare penalty. I know last year there was a whole lot of a hullabaloo with offensive offsides with one Kadarius Toney for the Chiefs. You really don't see that penalty very often, though. So instead of third down and maybe 7 or 6, instead second down and 14. There's the snap. Williams is going to throw it. Williams looking, under pressure. Williams airs it out. That is into the seats. Incomplete. Nearly was sacked there. And, of course, Caleb Williams leads the league in getting sacked. Not a stat you want to have for your rookie quarterback. So it'll be third down and 14 with less than 10 to go in this third quarter. Let's see what the Lions do on this third and long. It looks like they're going to bring a blitz. Snap. Pressure, and Williams jukes out of the defender. Now he's going to run with it. Jukes another defender. One more guy to beat. He's going to be just short. Terrion Arnold, the rookie, tackles him. It'll be 4th down and 1. Wow, he was nearly dead to rights about 3 times. Ben Neiman could not tackle him. Terrion Arnold, the rookie, comes in to make the play. And they're going for it on 4th down and 1. What a massive missed opportunity for the Lions defensively, but they could make up for it if they get the stop right here. 4th and 1. The Bears have already converted on 4th down before. Williams is all by himself. Snap. Pass coming. Williams airs it out. Going for his man. It is caught. Roma Dunze. 1st and goal for the Bears. Jeez Louise. Bears 2 for 2 on 4th down. I mean, that's just a great catch. Amik Robertson, pretty good in coverage there. And a great catch there from Roma Dunze. 77 yards on the day for the rookie. Or it's not 1st and goal. I thought it was 1st and goal. It's now 1st down and 10 from the 15. Williams gonna throw it on the screen to Swift. That goes for a gain of just 1. Neiman was in there to make a tackle. 2nd down and 9. Ifeatu Melifonwu was in there as well. Good to see him back on the field. He was a defensive monster last year in those last stretch games for Detroit. Acquired basically from that Matthew Stafford trade. Taking that first draft pick that they were given in that trade. Got Ifeatu Melifonwu. Williams under center. There's a snap. Give it to Swift. Cutting to the outside does Swift, and he's brought down for a loss. Amik Robertson makes another play. It'll be 3rd down and long. 7.5 to go in this 3rd quarter, and what just feels like have to, go for it territory for Chicago. So the play call here is going to be interesting. It'll be 3rd down and 11 on the loss of 2. The clock continuing to roll in this 3rd quarter. Third and 11. Williams in the shotgun, man to his right. Gets the snap off just in time. Pressure coming on Williams. Williams rolling to his right, nearly sacked, and then brought down from behind, short of the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Just shy of the 10 are the Bears. Turner was in there to make the tackle. Williams avoiding the sack at all cost. And I hear boos from the Chicago fans. Are they just going to kick a field goal? It'll be 4th and 6. Williams is frustrated on the sideline. They're going to go for a field goal down 20 points. I don't understand that play call from the interim coach. You're down 20 points. What is the point of getting a field goal here? Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. So the Bears get something on the board, but you're now just down 17. It's still a 3-possession game either way. The way the offense had been playing, I just don't get why you're not going for it there. How does Busta Rhymes speak that quickly? How does he do it? Look at that puppy. Look at that puppy. Cole? You named your dog Cole? I get it's a black lab, but a little on the nose, don't you think? Well, might as well name him, like, Black. This is my dog, Black. This is my dog, Oil. Gas. Ugh. There's a part of me that actually kind of wants to watch that Kitchen Nightmares. I probably won't because other things will be in my radar, but so the Bears will be out to kick it off for the second time this half. First drive, I guess technically successful. This will be taken out from inside the 5. Past the 15, 20, 25, 30 goes Vaki, and past the 35, he rolls to about the 40. A nice return there for the Rook. I mean, look at that fire. Jonathan Vilmer, you're really close to that fire. You need to... Oh, okay. He needs to be a little more careful. I think they have a little tiny menorah for Hanukkah there. Oh, there's 2 menorahs. Interesting. Because the garland is not a Hanukkah thing. That's a Christmas. Anyway. They're going to fake the give to Gibbs. Goff looking, throws on the check down to Jameer. And it'll end up being not too much as he was immediately brought down. Second down and 4. Or second down and 6. Gain of 4. So second down and 6, Goff 309 yards on the day with 3 touchdowns. Who says he can't play in the cold? There's the snap, handoff to Gibbs. He's got a big lane, breaking tackles, and he is going to get the first down. But not much else after. Who does the weird filter that Fox has for people? Like, do they just get a picture of this person and then just run it through the AI or whatever it is they use? Does somebody actually draw that? Here's the snap, play action pass coming from Goff. This one is caught by Laporta, and he's just going to get to the line of scrimmage. Not much else there. Ben Johnson a little frustrated with that. It'll be second down and 10. Less than 4.5 to go in this third quarter. Porter going in motion to the right side. Pass coming from Goff. Goff looking. Pressure coming. Goff breaking a tackle. No, he's going to be brought down and sacked. Almost broke free there, and instead will be a third down and long back into his own territory. Nobody was open, and just a little bit to break Goff's balance and bring him down. So it'll be third down and 17. That's the first sack of the game for Chicago. First sack of the game for either team. Gonna need a big play. Pass coming. Goff looking. Pressure still coming. Goff throwing on the pass to St. Brown, and St. Brown is going to get the first down. A little screen, a short yardage play I thought was just going to be basically just to get you in better punt range, but it turns into a third down conversion. Running across his body, and he finds an open St. Brown, and then a block up front there from Jameer Gibbs. Gives the Lions a big third down conversion. Here I was thinking, it's going to be like a deep ball shot to Patrick or to J-Mo, and no, just dunk it to St. Brown, get a block up front, and first down. The give goes to Gibbs, who tosses it back around to J-Mo, who breaks a tackler. There goes J-Mo. He's going to be picking up just 6, or just 9, I should say. That was kind of a weird play because I think Gibbs ran into a defender or ran into one of the linemen who made a nice block for him to toss that ball back over to J-Mo. Wow. Second straight season with 100-plus catches for Amon-Ra St. Brown, 1,000 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. Wow. Stephon Diggs apparently was the last one to do all that. Goff takes the snap, gives it to Craig Reynolds, who finds a hole up front for a first down. Minute and 40 to go in this third quarter. Detroit has not punted all day. They have just a missed field goal on the final drive of the second quarter. That was the last time this offense didn't put some points on Chicago. Detroit's trying to end this third quarter with the football. Into the red zone again. Goff under center. Snap. Reynolds gets the handoff. Reynolds with a gain of about 4 on the play. Now formally into the red zone. Second down and 6. Detroit with 8.5 yards per play. Chicago 7 and just a little under 7.5. $440 total yards for Detroit. Just 288 for Chicago. Bad day for the Bears. Goff takes the snap, gives it to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to just be short. He's going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards there, and that should be the end of the third quarter, and it will be. So Detroit will start the fourth quarter on 3rd down and 3, well into plus territory. Try to at least match that field goal that Chicago put up on their last drive. Final 15, it's 34 Lions, just 17 for Chicago. Apparently, Philadelphia is up 24-14 in the third quarter. I kind of hate stuffed crust pizza. It's a very scary ventriloquist doll. Although, that was weird, though, because ventriloquist dolls you're supposed to control from the... You put your hand in them. And that guy had, like, a marionette. That's not the same kind of doll. Or puppet. They need to, read up on their puppet lore. Why do I have so many texts? Oh, I have to confirm. Hold on. Confirming an appointment. Like all these appointments now, they text you. Appointment confirmed. Yay. Is it going to text me to say that I confirmed it? Jeez. So at the most, the Bears have tied the Lions scoring in the quarters. 13-0 in the first, then 14 for both of them in the second, and then 7-3 for Detroit in the third. Here's third down and 3. Play action. Goff going to throw it. Airs it out to the end zone for St. Brown. It's incomplete. Overthrown. It looked like he put a little too much on it. And it was. So on the 4th down and 3, Detroit going to keep the offense out there. Didn't look like Jared Goff was jogging off the field. And he had St. Brown. It just didn't quite connect. They're going to go for this on 4th down and 3. 10 seconds. Now just exiting the huddle. 5, 4. Someone's got to call timeout. There's the snap. Pass coming. Goff looking, throwing, incomplete. Off the hands of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Would have been a first down. Just right through his hands. That's a pass he's got to catch. So now the Bears take over. Lions come up with nothing on that long drive. 14:51 to go. Lions up 17. Well, I don't like that. You don't even get to match their field goal. PI? I don't know. I don't know if David's listening or he's just texting me. I don't know if that was pass interference. That just went through his hands. It's a very catchable ball. All right. I'm already tired of the Walmart Busta Rhymes commercial. This is the third time I've seen it this broadcast. All right. Well, theoretically, we only have 2 more days of listening to it. Because as soon as Christmas Day is over, then all Christmas commercials are done. All winter commercials, they're done. Well, actually, you might still have some wintry commercials. But they won't be Christmas themed. Maybe you'll have some New Year's commercials. You might. Like the New Year's Day deals. You know, if you're just like constantly having deals, is it really a deal? You know, it's just the price at that point. It's like Costco. It's like Costco's whole thing is that everything, like there's always sales. It's like wholesale, right? Like everything, you know, everything is on sale. Something, or not everything is on sale, but there's usually something on sale. It's like, well, then that's just the price. You know? You know, the price is that it's on sale. Oh my gosh. Why does Deion Sanders have a talk show? I want him to talk. He is the least. He's the most. Hold on. He's the person I want to least have a show in which he talks. 34-17. Bears get the ball on a Lions turnover on downs. See if the Bears can make it interesting here in the 4th. Play action. Williams going to throw it. Williams immediately under pressure. Has to get rid of it. It's caught for a first down by Keenan Allen. Another missed sack there by this defense. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressures, but just no. Did he just say Keenan Williams? Keenan Allen. Or maybe he said Keenan to Williams, or from Williams. I don't know. I don't know what he said. Maybe Jonathan Vilma does suck. I don't. Maybe I'm coming over to the light side on this. Williams going to throw it again. Williams has time. Throw to Kmet is caught. Amik Robertson looked like he was trying to punch that ball out. It'll be second down short of the sticks. But a gain of about 8. Yep. 2nd and 2. 13:50 to go. Lions with a 3-possession lead here, 34-17. 122 yards on the ground for Detroit, just 42 for Chicago. 321 passing yards for Detroit, just 268 for Chicago. These are total yards, 433 to 310 in favor of Detroit. Snap. Caleb Williams toss it out to Swift, who fumbled it, and then he picked it back up, but he's brought down for a loss. Or that was DJ Moore, not Swift. Not used to receiving those tosses. He drops the football, and what could have been a disaster is instead just a 3rd down and 7. But definitely, just given the yardage, don't think Chicago is going to keep the offense on the field. They don't get this. See what Aaron Glenn has dialed up for a 3rd down and 7 in plus territory. And a whistle's being thrown. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the offense. Caleb Williams can't believe it. And now it'll be 3rd down and 12. Going to need a big play for Chicago. Larry Borum called for it. Ryan Poles, general manager of the Bears, watching on in utter horror at the creation that he has built. 8th penalty of the day for 60 total yards. Lions have just 3 total penalties. Pass coming on 3rd and 12. Williams under pressure. Throw is caught, but short of the sticks is the receiver. It'll be 4th down. 4th and 7. Jack Campbell made the play. Are they going to go for this? Oh my, they are going to go for it. Wow. I mean, I guess in their mind, they're down 17. It's the 4th quarter. But this is now in your own territory. If Detroit scores a touchdown, assuming they get the stop here, this very well could ice the game. 4th down and 7. They should have gone for it before when they were in plus territory, but they opted to settle for the field goal, so now they're sort of forced to. Pass coming from Williams. Pressure coming. Williams' throw is caught for the 1st down. The Bears are 3 for 3 on 4th downs. Keenan Allen continuing to terrorize the Lions. Terrion Arnold was in coverage, and once again, the vet got the best of him, got in front of him, made the catch. So the gutsy play call pays off for Chicago. Pass coming from Williams. Williams' throw is caught, and it's going to be a 1st down again for Keenan Allen. Able to roll for that 1st down. I mean, Caleb Williams, as far as stats go, 20 for 29, 282 yards and a couple of touchdowns. The problem is a lot of these stats are coming in a point where the game is very out of reach, but not over. Pass coming from Williams. Pressure coming. Williams airs it out. It is caught. Keenan Allen again. He continues to just be an absolute demon on the field against Detroit. First and 10 in Lion territory. This was a drive that had a 4th and 7 that they converted. Whistle's being blown. A timeout has been called. Chicago had too many men on the field, so I think they called it. Did they call the timeout, or was there a penalty for too many men? Oh no, they're going to say 12 men on the field for Detroit. Okay. So it'll be an auto first, as Detroit defensively was all out of sorts. So it's going to be 1st and 5. It's not an auto first. So now the Bears just shy of the red zone. They're not going down without a fight. These divisional matchups are usually close. Another pass coming from Williams. Williams under pressure, nearly sacked there. Now rolling to his right. Williams still rolling. Williams gets rid of it. It'll be an incomplete pass as he was nearly out of bounds. That makes it 2nd down and 5. Continuing to avoid getting sacked there. I mean, he really did. I guess he had Keenan Allen there, but it'll be 2nd down and 5. Under 10 minutes to play in this game. Detroit up 34-17. This whole drive is predicated on the fact that Detroit failed to convert on 4th down. Could have had 3 points to make it a 20-point lead. Opted for the play there. It's going to be a screen back to DJ Moore, which goes for a loss. Going to be 3rd down and 6. Call him DJ Less, because he really hadn't done a whole lot in this game. Branch broke free of that initial block, and then all the rest of the Lions surround Moore there to make it 3rd down and 6, under 9.5 to play. But obviously, this is 4-down territory for Chicago. They've already went for it on this drive before. So Detroit's going to need 2 more stops. They're calling for flags, and there it is. You could hear the Lions players pointing and calling for flags. And it will be a false start on the offense. 3rd down and 11 now. And once again, of course, this is going to be go for it territory. I can't imagine that they are. Yeah, he did flinch a little bit. He was trying his best and not. 3rd down and 11. Detroit defense has to take advantage. Chicago has not punted in a very long time. Za'Darius Smith is trying to egg on the crowd. There's a lot of Lions faithful in Chicago. It's loud in Soldier Field. Pass coming from Williams. Williams under pressure, brought down and sacked. There it is. Al-Quadin Muhammad brings the pressure and brings down Williams. First sack of the day for Detroit. And the most sacked quarterback in the NFL adds 1 more to his count. And now it'll be 4th and 1,000,000. Now, are they going to just kick a field goal now, or are they going to go for it? It's 4th and 20, and they're going for it. 59th sack of 59th time he has been sacked this year. That's the most in the NFL. And a timeout has been called by Chicago. Oh, no, they say delay of game. There's actually a delay of game, not a time. I thought he called timeout, so it's now 4th and 25. Probably the shop at the jock experience is probably the best time DJ Moore has had all season. DeAndre Swift holiday shopping spree. So the Bears are just going to punt it away because of that delay of game call. Wow. Punt is up and away, and fair catch called for just past the 10. Tom Kennedy. The Lions still have yet to punt, by the way. The only times they have not scored with the ball was on a failed 4th down conversion in the 4th quarter, and then a missed field goal to end the 2nd quarter. That's incredible. That is incredible. Oh my gosh, this stupid commercial with this janitor who's singing, and they get him a nice jacket so that he can sing. I hate this. Why is he a janitor now? What is the story behind this guy? Apparently he was a singer, and then, I don't know, maybe he died, and he came back to life. He died, but he lived. Is that the McRib? I've never had the McRib. I don't plan on having the McRib. Who's another famous backup that they can do this commercial with? They could do Tim Boyle. He's been a backup his whole life. He's never I don't know how this guy keeps getting jobs. He didn't even play in college. His entire reputation is based on the fact that he was a backup behind Aaron Rodgers. I guess, yeah, Tim Boyle would be the guy I would think. What about Ryan Fitzpatrick? I mean, I guess he started at some points. But some of these guys did start. I think. What about Teddy Bridgewater? Maybe they could do one with Teddy Bridgewater. That'd be a good one. I guess he started at 1.2. They need to do it. Oh, no, they already did it with Josh Dobbs. They did it with Josh Dobbs. What about Nick Mullins? It's a good one. Or some other good Dan Orlovsky. Solid. Oh gosh. That graphic. The Giants, Panthers, and Bears stockings are on fire. That's terrible. Wow. Wow. It is a cold 33-degree game. Feels like 23. Goff is under center. Takes the snap, gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs looking for the hole, and he's going to pick up just about 4, maybe 5 on the play. A new MCL. Anybody have an MCL they can donate to David Montgomery? I think I do. Can you donate that? I think you can donate that. You can donate pretty much anything, right? Or just take the MCL out, put it in David Montgomery. That should be pretty easy. It's plug and play. It's like a foot. Goff under center. Skipper going in motion to the right side. 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Give to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to be short. Going to get it to about the 20. 3rd down. Oh, Commanders. Life. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown. 27-21. Come on, commies. Come on. Come on, Commanders. It's a 6-point lead for Philadelphia in the 4th quarter. Come on, come on, Washington. Come on, commies. The one time I'm rooting for the communists. I guess they're commanders. They're not communists, guys. The commander. 3rd down and 2. Patrick going in motion. Reynolds is in next to Goff. Oh, boy, I think that's going to be a delay of game. Clock was winding down. Goff was clapping for the football. They're actually going to call false start. You got to call timeout there, man. Play clock's winding down. Just do this. They can run the exact same play. Just be quicker. Lions got the road game Monday night against the Niners. Then they're back at home, final game of the year against the Vikings. 3rd down and 7, thanks to that 5-yard penalty. Goff's going to throw. Goff looking, airs it out. It's caught by Amon-Ra for the 1st down. Look at that. It's a great play there from Saint on a 3rd down and 7. Great hands, great catch. Get those yards. On a 3rd down, who do you go to? St. Brown, why not? Works basically every time. Six minutes to go. Goff is under center. There's the snap. The give to Reynolds goes for just a gain of about 4. Oh, my. Look at the... Hold on. Like, I get that the Packers are technically still in it, but they're 1-3 in the division. Like, at least the Lions and the Vikings are. I mean, the Lions are 4-0, but about to be 5-0. The Vikings are 3-1. Like, the Packers. Who's their what? Are they? I guess they beat the Bears. That was their one victory. Bears just called timeout, by the way. So we go to commercial. 99.9% chance to win this game. I think the Lions are going to hold on, guys. I just want them to score 40. That's what I want. I wanted 40. I want 40. I will not be satisfied without 40 points. I will not. What is this creepy AI? Oh gosh, this is disturbing. All right, Zevia, I need you to never do this commercial again. That was one of the most disturbing things. Ew. Very scary stuff. What? Is Peyton Manning like the Shaq of the NFL? Where he's just in every commercial? Apparently he's got Toll House cookies now. He's got Nationwide. He's got Toll House. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm sure he's going to have more. Look at Santa. See, now that is Santa. That's a real beard. That's good. I'm glad for that guy. 2nd and 6. Play action. Goff going to throw it. Goff's going to air it out on a screen. It's a little high for Jahmyr Gibbs. I was an errant. I'm glad he didn't catch that because that would have probably been for a loss. Yeah, that's definitely a design fumble. That's hysterical. That's hysterical, man. That's the only touchdown we've had all half. Was the fake fumble. 3rd down. Goff airs it out. It's short to J-Mo. It'll be 4th down and 6. So the punt team's coming out for Detroit. So Jack Fox, who had the day off, right, basically, will finally get to see the field. I guess he's also the kick holder. So he's on the field, but not as a punter. This is the first punt of the day with 5:45 to go. Snap and the punt. And this one will be picked up inside the 30 and diving to about the 35-yard line of Chicago. That is where Caleb Williams and the Bears will start. Down 17. Lions have not scored all 4th quarter, but they've scored in every other quarter. It just seems like it probably won't matter. Oh, okay. Okay. This is still a very uncomfortable commercial. some woman is just like, these are my breasts. And I'm like, are you sure I should be saying this? I'm not a medical professional. I'm a little uncomfortable. I guess if you got breast cancer, you might as well just take whatever pills they give you. Not a high survival rate. Actually, I don't know. How high is the survival rate? Is it like non-Hodgkin's lymphoma? Which is the good one? If you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know. Survival rate of breast cancer. 5-year relative survival rate. Okay. That's pretty good. That's not bad. It's actually very bad. It's a very sad thing. Cancer is awful. Yeah, the Uber Eats commercials. Is that an oven? Oh, what's wrong with the other oven? Hold on, why are you getting a new oven? That oven looks fine. These people, they need new oven. There's nothing wrong with the other oven. Looks a little old-fashioned. That's all right. Moldy bread. So now from their own 35-yard line, Caleb Williams out there for the Bears. Snap. Another pass coming. Williams under some pressure. Williams nearly brought down. Now he's rolling, and he's still rolling, and he's forced out of bounds. He'll pick up some yards. Trevor Nowaski chased him out. Picks up 6, and the clock will roll. Danta, baby. Oh, my gosh. These people. How do they come up with these signs? Second and 4. Screen pass coming, and it's caught for a first down gain. Keenan Allen. Oh, there's Dan Campbell, the player. Giants, Cowboys, Lions, Saints. Pass is coming from Williams. He loads up the middle. Incomplete. There's nobody there. Honestly, I could see Kevin O'Connell or Dan Campbell winning Coach of the Year. Sean Payton, I can't do it. No. I don't care that the Broncos are close to making the playoffs. I don't know. That team is held back by him. It is not helped by him. When the moment is the brightest, when the moment is the biggest, the team doesn't show up. Williams is rolling, and he is going to get the first down with a slide. And now, he's finally making some plays on his feet. Really hadn't been able to do that all game, but you got the feeling that Detroit's defensive strategy at this point is just to keep it in bounds, keep the big plays to a minimum, and just allow the clock to roll here. Pass coming from Williams. Pressure coming from behind. Williams brought down and sacked again. Tripped up from behind by, was that Josh Paschal off the edge? And that's what you want to see. These plays for a loss. Second sack of the day for this defense, which has definitely showed up against Chicago. Final 3.5 minutes to go. Pass coming. Williams airs it out. It's caught by Allen on the screen, and he will get taken down there for a gain of about 4. There is a flag on the play. Oh, boy. Is this going to be roughing the passer? It was in the backfield. They're going to say unnecessary roughness on Zadarius Smith. The trade deadline acquisition. There's booze. There was booze in a home or in a road game. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not allowed to touch the quarterback anymore, guys. I see why they called it, but I'm just whatever. That's the 6th penalty of the day for Detroit. Chicago's got 10. But right now, they're just shy of the red zone. Again, they're trying to make this interesting. Pass coming from Williams. Williams throws on the screen there. Brian Branch in for the tackle. There is a flag down on this play as well. And is this going to be a roughing the passer? They're going to say hands to the face on the defense. Back-to-back defensive penalties. You got to clean that up. Al-Qadim Muhammad, who has one of the 2 sacks of the day, called for it. .310 to go. Chicago getting the benefit of these last penalties to have 2 first downs. Now into the red zone. Lions have not scored at all in the 4th quarter, but they're up 17. Williams throws up the middle. It is it caught? I think it was caught by Keenan Allen, short of the first down. I couldn't even tell if he caught that football. Final 3 minutes counting down here. You got to think, whatever the result of this drive, assuming they get points, this one is knocked down out of the air by Terrion Arnold. Probably the best play on defense for him all game. One-on-one with, I believe was that DJ Moore? One-on-one with Moore, and he just got a big left hand in there and knocked that ball out of the air. Great defense, and it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 4. 2:40 to go. 34-17 Detroit. Williams is going to throw. Williams hit from behind. That ball is knocked down, incomplete. Brian Branch got in there. It's 4th and 4. And I would imagine they're going for it. Great coverage there from Branch. Having a Pro Bowl season. Got in there, got his body in front of it. Not allowing that ball to be caught. 4th and 4. Basically for the game for Detroit if they can get the stop. The Bears have been perfect on 4th down all day. Here it comes. Pressure's coming. Williams unloads it. It is incomplete. Turnover on downs. And the Bears come up with a big 0, but there is a flag on the play. Is this going to extend this drive? Boos are coming down. We'll see what the flag is. If this is going to keep hope alive for Chicago. Referee's talking about it. And they pick up the flag. No foul. So a turnover on downs goes for Detroit. It'll be 1st and 10 with 2.5 to go. Chicago still has 2 timeouts, but I would reckon they are not particularly interested in using them. Yeah, that did not really look that egregious to me. The ball was a little high. It was slightly uncatchable. I don't see any reason why you should need to extend this game any more than it needs to for Chicago. Handoff goes to Gibbs, who will roll for a gain of about 7, maybe just 6. And that should take it to the 2-minute warning. They're going to say just a gain of 4. What? That did not look like a gain of 4. Maybe it was. 2nd and 6. So at the 2-minute warning, Lions up 34-17. A first down would win the game. Just need to play for 6 yards. I mean, you could just go into victory formation if you get the first down, right? Because I don't anticipate that the Bears are going to use timeout. You're down 17. Like the series of events in order for the Bears to come back at this point are such an impossibility that if what's the name of the coach? Brown? I just want to leave. I'll just collect my check and go home. my David just texted me. My personal headcanon is she pulled the flag on accident. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised that was the case. Why'd you throw that flag? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. You have no idea why you threw the flag. I don't want to talk about it. What do you mean you don't want to talk? You threw the flag. All right, fine. No penalty. She doesn't know. Hut for the holidays. I think I want to go basically my whole life without having Pizza. I've never had it to this point, and I want to keep that streak going. It's not like it looks very good on TV, but I just I feel like for the culture I need to do this. They're showing a lot of Michigan Panthers highlights. Who actually watches spring football? Like I have no interest in spring football. By the time the season is over, I'm done with football. I'm on to like college basketball or hockey or pro basketball, NBA. I might even be mentally onto baseball. Goff takes the snap. Handoff goes to Gibbs, cutting to the outside, and he is going to be maybe an inch short. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Clock is rolling, so... Oh! The Commanders have taken the lead! It's 28-27. 3rd down and 1. Come on, Commanders! Come on, Washington! About a minute and a half to go in this game. 3rd down and 1. And the first down would win the game for Detroit. Just need a yard. Jahmyr Gibbs is in the backfield. You got to think he's getting the football. There's a snap. Hand off to Gibbs. Gets the first down. And the Lions are going to be able to win this game. Yeah, here it is. Jaden Daniels rolling, throwing, caught, wide open. There was a flag, but I guess it didn't matter. Breaking tackles. Look at him go. Touchdown, Commanders. The Eagles are fake. We all knew it. Oh, so ESPN's already saying it's the final. So Lions are just going to have to knee this one out at least once. Are they even going to show the knees? But look, I said it going into this week. We needed a confidence builder, and we got it. Lions' streak of avoiding 2 losses in a row continues. Final score in Chicago. Lions 34, Bears 17, 13th win of the season. That is the most in franchise history. Incredible. Franchise history made with a win here. The Lions sweep the Bears on the year. And we are on to San Francisco. Let's play the fight song. Why not? Let's get the fight song going. Come on.
Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield, and win the blue and silver wave. Stand and cheer the brave, rah, rah, rah. Go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gang, a Lions victory. Go Lions!
Yeah, that was nice. Nice, pretty much stress-free game. The Lions took control in the first quarter and never looked back. Look, hey, Jahmyr Gibbs, way to step up. 109 yards on the ground and a touchdown. His longest run was for 12 yards, which is pretty amazing. So he stacked up a lot of those yards. Jared Goff, 336 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He was sacked just once. Jamison Williams had a great game, 143 yards with a touchdown. St. Brown with a touchdown. Laporta with a touchdown. This is a great game. Offense looked all sorts of good. And the defense, they kept them under 20 points. That's good. I know it's the Bears. I know they stink, but the defense or the team needed this. They needed a definitive win. So good for the Lions. Good win. So I guess a little bit of a look ahead. So I already pointed this out last Tuesday, but this Tuesday we will not have a live show where we, regular, BS Sports episode. We won't have one. It's Christmas Eve. I'll be out of town. Go see your family. I don't know. But I'm not planning on having any shows later this week either. So we will be back for sure next Monday for Monday Night Football against the Niners. As far as whether or not we're going to do a show on New Year's Eve, I might do a daytime show. I'll probably have a better idea once the actual day occurs. So with that all being said, oh no, the Eagles. Wait, hold on. The Eagles are trying to take a lead. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to go on. All right. Appreciate everyone for stopping by, listening in, hanging out. I will see you all for sure next Monday for the 49ers Lions game. And I don't know. Maybe by then we'll even have clinched the 1 seed. I don't know. I don't think that's possible, but we'll see. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll catch you then. See ya. And have a Merry Christmas as well.